It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, they'll still...
So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, sweet feet. Looking for a decent ball in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That was very necessary. And a play for a throw. Pings it across. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Rafinha, spread out to the left. Alex, oh, smashing header! Unspoiled kindly here. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Sleety.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. João Pedro, over to the left. And here's Vinicius Junior. Up he goes! Goal, Brazil! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
Sleety.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. time. Excellent interception. And they can counter here. Slitty. Oh, that's nice. Nice control. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Hannibal. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, nicely intercepted. Sakiri played out towards the right wing. Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. Brazil are already ahead. The perfect start.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Hannibal. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Well, it had to be. Bruno Guimaraes. Looking to break at pace. That's good play. Time to deliver. Slitty. Spread out to the left. Played into the middle. And he's heaved it away. Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Vinicius Junior. Brazil have reclaimed it. Brazil leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Slitty. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Alexandro. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks one through. They've won a corner. And they've got rid. He's in plenty of space here. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Turns and goes back. Skiri. Can he finish? That was nicely close. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's played forward. Slitty. Marquinhos. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Marquinhos shifted upfield. Rafinha. Now that's well seen too. Sakiri. Aim forwards. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Alexandro has created one goal already. Casemiro. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. There's a probing ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's a throw. Cross goes in there. Vinicius Junior. Done delicately, and he cuts out the supply. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro delivers. Mariah. Hannibal. Oh, good spread. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. That's really well manoeuvred. That has found him in acres of space. And here's the chance to counter. That's a cute ball. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafinha forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Rafinha. Alexandro going full steam ahead down the left flank. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. That is lovely. And it's played in here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's been won straight back. That's very neat. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Alexandro really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. Alexandro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Alexandro. Out to the left it goes. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's hoisted clear. Bruno Guimaraes. It's really well cleared. Takes a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Slitty. Knocks it out wide. Slitty looking to run onto it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alexandro. And it's played forward. Rafinha. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. And here's Vinicius Junior. Big chance! It's in! Two to the good. And they are purring, absolutely purring.
Brazil, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Aim forwards. Slitty. Hannibal. And there's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, so I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Brazil are in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Bruno Guimaraes cuts out the pass. Slitty. Slitty. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Only partially clear. Tunisia have got it back and they'll have another go. The ball goes in, and that's out of reach. Do have a chance to counter here. Well, played right into his path. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Tunisia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sliti. Hannibal. Shaqiri. Rafinha. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Sliti. Oh, he's found support out wide. Sliti. And for a moment, time stood still. Sliti goes short. And it's played in. Oh, the clearance is short. Hannibal. João Pedro. Well, they could break here. Over to the left. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. Rafinha played back to the goalkeeper. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Shaqiri. Hannibal. Sliti. Oh, that's neat. Sliti. Oh, it's played into the area.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Marquinhos. Aim forwards. And that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pedro. Rafinha. Aimed in towards the centre. Rafinha with the short one. That has been knocked clear. Sleety. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Casemiro. Alexandro, oh, good-looking ball. Sakiri, forwards and with intent. Showing good feet. Skiri. Alisson claims it without any fuss. Gabriel. Marquinhos. And it's played forward. Now it's Pedro. Now who's going to be first to this? Brazil being made to look... And the shots! That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Guimaraes cuts it out. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gabriel shifted upfield. He's offering some sort of an... Hannibal! Pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Hannibal, he is through here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And a chance! He scored! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Moved on forwards. into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. Sleety. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. Hannibal. Aim forwards.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Vinicius Junior. Alexandro. Chance for a shot! Cleared away. Vinicius Junior. And it's Alexandro. Alexandro tries across. Cleared without complication. And it's been taken short. Cross in, looks like a good one. Alexandro. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, made out to the left flank. Gets his head on it! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Pretty, but it gets the job done. Alexandro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well read, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes, Gabriel, Vinicius Junior, Marquinhos, Gabriel, gently done. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Vinicius Junior. João Pedro. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Guimaraes. It's run loose here. Rafinha. Now it's João Pedro.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Brazil, moments now away from seeing this one out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Calmly anticipates, and it's come back to the keeper. Meraya. Shaqiri. It's a lovely, neat pass. Tunisia to make one last surge forward.
Tunisia really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And back to the keeper they go. Meraya. Slitty.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gabriel. Marquinhos. Oh, can he get onto this? Cuts out the pass. Slitty. Now, where's he looking? And there goes the final whistle. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone the other way. They are clearly so happy to have won it. Any reflections on what you've